Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Code Karen. Welcome to r/Am I the A-hole, where we have 4 incredible stories. If you're new to this channel, a sub would be great. Let's jump to the stories. Our first story is, am I the a-hole for going to the police over a chicken prank gone wrong? To preface this, I'm vegan and have been for a good 10 years. I have not eaten meat since I was roughly 3 to 4 years old when I found out where meat comes from. Spoiler alert, there were a lot of tears. Being a vegan is no secret, and everyone in my life knows and respects this. Or so I thought. 4 nights ago, I was at a party, and I will admit, I got white girl wasted. My friends thought it would be funny to send me chicken nuggets as a prank. I checked with them before chowing down. Are these vegan? To which my friends replied, yeah, they're sun-fed, a type of vegan chickenless chicken. They tasted a little off to me, but I figured it was just because I was drunk. I was wrong. I found out the next day when my sister sent me a message telling me to check my friend's Snapchat story. The story was them showing the nugget packaging, and then showing them giving them to me, including the conversation where I asked if it was vegan. And then later, they were mocking me and pretending to be me when I found out I ate meat. Things like fake crying and yelling, "The chickens!" I took a screen recording of the video and took it to the police, on the grounds of food tampering, and now 3 of my ex-friends are facing charges. In my view, they took advantage of my drunken state, tampered with my food, and publicly humiliated me. In their view, it was just a prank. They all think that I'm overreacting to a harmless prank. So Reddit, am I the a-hole? So, do you think the police have better things to do with their time other than dealing with this immature chicken prank? Or was she right to bring her friends up on chicken charges? Our second story is, am I the a-hole for yelling at a neighborhood stalker lady who was looking into my windows to find her son? I'm 19 and female and live at home with my family. My younger brother, Mike, is 14. He has a group of friends in the neighborhood that he always hangs out with. They all enjoy skating and longboarding and stuff, so that's what they're doing most of the time. The boys are 14 to 15 and really nice kids, but most of their parents are really weird. They have a group chat where they're secretly supervising the boys, basically constantly updating where they are in the neighborhood. My mom was added to the chat and she showed me the messages to have a laugh, and it's honestly ridiculous. They'll send texts like, I saw them at XY Street 15 minutes ago. They were in our garden 5 minutes ago. I think now they're headed to the skate park. I think it's hilarious because our neighborhood isn't dangerous at all. One of the moms in the chat is especially annoying because she keeps calling our house and asking if her son Jake is there. We once were put in a group chat together for a church project, and since then she has my number and texts me all the time asking about the boys because my mom won't respond. Now yesterday, I was home alone at about 2 p.m. because my mom was at work and my siblings were out. Jake's mom had called my phone 2 times, but I didn't answer because she was annoying me. My boyfriend came over and we were just sort of chilling in the living room, talking and listening to music. We were sitting on the couch and started to kiss and make out a bit. It was all nice and peaceful, and suddenly I hear a really loud knock. It really made us jump because it was so sudden. I turned to look, and there's Jake's frickin' mom outside, knocking at the window. I nearly hit the ceiling, I was so angry. I go outside, and she's all like, blah blah, sorry to interrupt, I just wanted to ask because I haven't seen Jake in almost 2 hours. Apparently, we didn't hear the doorbell because of the music, so she just walked around the house to investigate and look in the windows. I really blew up at her, saying that she's a weirdo who stalks her son everywhere and a freak to look in other people's windows. I also asked her if her obsessive stalking was the reason for her divorce, which probably went a little too far. My boyfriend thought I was justified, and my brother thought it was funny, but my mom is mad at me because all the other parents are now blowing up her phone. She also thinks I shouldn't have said that stuff about the divorce. I feel sorry for putting my mom in this position, but I feel like someone needed to tell that lady how annoying her behavior is. Was I the a-hole for exposing this woman for the crazy stalker that she is? Or is my get-a-life attitude a little too strong? Help me! Our third story is, Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend my school/job means more than him? Back when my boyfriend of almost a year asked me out, I was thrilled. I loved him. He is the first guy I have ever actually loved. But at the time, I was taking classes and I was very serious about my schooling. For one reason: money. Since I was young, I learned quick that money was everything, and it's essential to having a good quality life, which is exactly what I want to share with my boyfriend. So, when we got together, I made it very clear that he would be second in the sense that if he wanted to go out and party, he doesn't go to college and instead has 2 jobs and likes to enjoy life to its fullest, which I support 100%. So if I had a test or exam or project that I needed to start, I would put him second, obviously. Well, we are in the phase where we're trying to figure things out and learning to live life with another in the picture and trying to sort through our differences, and this leads to a lot of arguing. Mostly on his side, since he has anger issues and has had them since he was very young. But it doesn't change how I feel for him. Well, he brought up what I said at the very beginning of the relationship and said it hurt him. Bad. And when he told his friends, they all said that was a major red flag I was giving off. And there is nothing I hate more about myself than when I hurt him in any way. So, of course, when he told me this, I began to cry, since I don't do well in conflicts with those I love. And now, anytime I try to explain or clarify myself, he gets more mad and turns my words against me, and overall, won't let me say my piece. Which has led me to just being quiet about it, and scared to say anything since he's back in a good mood and I don't want to ruin it. So Reddit, am I the a-hole? Or does love mean never having to say you're sorry? What do you think? Our 4th story is, am I the a-hole for kicking out a girl from my daughter's sleepover birthday party? I am a 34 male with a daughter, 14 female, who had a sleepover birthday party last Saturday, and she invited 5 girls from her school. There was this one girl that she invited who I could tell from her attitude was a spoiled brat. When she rang the doorbell, she walked in looking down at her phone, didn't greet me or my wife, and handed me her jacket even without looking up. The whole night she was on her phone doing whatever the heck 14-year-olds do on phones. I thought she was just embarrassed or shy because maybe she didn't know anyone, but according to my daughter, she is a super duper cool girl. Anyways, towards the end of the night, my daughter was opening her gifts. Spoiled brat made a comment about every single gift. Not exactly snarky, but more like she was just unimpressed. The final gift was from me and my wife. We bought her an iPhone 7 by pooling all of our remaining extra money to buy it for her. The spoiled brat scoffed because she had the newest gen iPhone. I helped my daughter set up the phone with a SIM card, and the rest of the night, they just hung out in her room. My daughter came down a bit later, and she was just sitting on the couch. I asked her what was wrong, and she just went back up while saying, "Why couldn't you have just bought me the newest iPhone?" That was really out of character for her, as she is always grateful for receiving anything. My daughter left the phone on the table. I grabbed my daughter's phone to see a bunch of texts going back and forth between spoiled brat and my daughter. They exchanged numbers, and the convo went something like this. Daughter: "Hey, it's me." Spoiled brat: "Thanks for inviting me to your lame slumber party, LOL, and congrats on the iPhone 7. Daughter: "What?" Spoiled brat: "Aren't you mad that your parents and friends got you such lame gifts?" Spoiled brat: "Slumber parties are for little girls, LOL. But whatever, it's cool." Daughter: "You don't like the party?" Spoiled brat: "I just wish I could go home, LOL. End. It was around 1 a.m. and the girls were still up talking. I knocked and asked if I could speak with spoiled brat. She looked confused. I told her she needs to grab her things. Something came up. I did this as to not embarrass my daughter in front of her friends. I took her downstairs and asked her to call her mom. She asked why, and I said, "Because that's what you said, right? That you wish you could go home? So go." She was tearing up a bit and made the call. I talked with her mom for a bit when she came. I showed her the text and she apologized profusely and said, "It's just a teenager phase, I guess. I'm so sorry. But don't you think she could stay? If not, I understand." I thought about it for a bit, but her staying probably would have made it awkward for everyone, so I told her it was best if she just left. My wife said that I overreacted, and I should have just talked with spoiled brat rather than immediately kick her out. I firmly believe I taught her a good lesson that she needed to learn. It was my daughter's birthday, and I didn't want the rest of her night ruined because of some spoiled brat who was making it all about her. I guess she didn't exactly do anything wrong, but at the same time, her attitude was unbelievable. Am I the a-hole for wanting to send a message to the spoiled brat, or did I just make things worse for my daughter? Hey Code Karen community, tell me which story you liked the best. The chicken prank that got out of hand, stalker mom, insecure girlfriend, or spoiled brat that was shown the door? What would you have done differently? Comment below.